Hi, I'm April. Welcome to our Fall 20 collection, If Tables Could Talk. Around table conversations are made, our lives are lived, whether it's doing homework with our children, whether it's playing a game of checkers with your 91-year-old mom, whether it's doing a crafting project or having a cup of tea with a friend. Around the table, life happens, and we have some fabulous table linens to show you today in our everyday collection. Starting today with our everyday collection, we have a series of color palettes designed that they mix together. So within any palette or story, all of those colors can sit together on your table. Here, a featured print is our cottage rose in teal. Is that not a gorgeous print? And look at that wonderful ground color. It's so rich, it'll just look wonderful this fall and open up any home that it's in to joyful experience and a happy beat. We also have our Marion print, which is a complex print because it's a formatted print, a special kind of printing that we do with single screens. Gorgeous, beautiful mosaic pattern inside, wonderful circle of roses, and then this beautiful border where the oranges and the colors of early fall pop out. We always love to have a paisley to mix with our prints, and here we have the paisley fresco, and doesn't that just look possibly like an Italian fresco? I think so. I love the colors, gorgeous again. See how they're all flowing together, and they're very happy to be together. I'd say they're friendly together. You can mix these, of course, with our wonderful essential napkins, some in the chambray, the mixed weave, and some in the solids. We have also our printed matching napkins, which each one is its own artwork and is a delight to own. Let's not forget the artist's garden tucked away here in the beautiful antique color ground. Look at that gorgeous tosses of flowers on there. It's wonderful. That has the metered corners, as do many of our tablecloths. Something that is in tailoring a very tricky and difficult and skilled thing to do, and people do treasure that and notice that. We will, of course, have our placemats, canvas ones, gorgeous quilted ones with all around scalloped edge. Again, not an easy thing to make by a single tailor on a sewing machine. And also in the Marion print, these are just wonderful. Aprons, we have different kinds. A sturdy canvas apron, which is great for the cook or the crafter. A little more styling in our collar aprons, nice waist on that, and with a full skirt, almost looks like a little dress. We have our quilted bag collection, which they're just, as I think some of you know, go forever, go everywhere, do it all. You're going to find the kitchen smalls with our pot holders, oven mitts, and tea towels. And the honeycomb tea towels are not to be missed. They're a favorite, I think, nationwide. They're just gorgeous. Look at them. And every season, refresh with some tea towels, please. You'll just feel so good about it. And that is our first collection. I'm going to move into another color palette. Hi, this is our Keepsake collection, and as you can see, the colors are romantic, soft, vintage, like a keepsake. We have some beautiful amethyst with the cottage rose in amethyst. I love that sort of dusky, soft purple, like a sunset in a painting, right? It's so, so pretty. Plus we have the cottage rose in ivory, which complements it so well in our tea towel bundle. These tea towel bundles are awesome. The 3 coordinated prints, including the garden paisley and the 2 cottage roses in the vintage colors. So pretty together, and what an incredible gift to give somebody that already merchandised. We have another one of our signature vintage embroideries, the Keepsake embroidery, a pretty towel, hand towel. Those are nice for the guest room or the bathrooms. Guest bathroom says Mon Ami, which is very nice. Our multiple sizes in our tablecloths, the beautiful signature printed napkins. Of course, we do have our essential napkins that blend in here, and I just love the tea cozy. Well, you know it's reversible, right? Isn't that fun? That is the best tea cozy on the market, bar none. So pretty. Many tea shops are enjoying having those to serve their customers. Very pretty. We can also see we have our cushions, our larger size cushion and the accent pillow featuring the same keepsake embroidery. Beautiful keepsake collection. Oh, let's not forget the apron. Again, that collar style apron, which is, it has a kind of a vintage feel to it as well. I love it. Welcome to our midnight collection. Personally, I've always been a blue girl. I have a blue kitchen, so anything in blue is going to work in my kitchen, and I know many people have the same situation. We have two gorgeous prints here and an embroidery. We have the Jacobean Garden in navy. Again, it's that navy that is so dark, it's really midnight, and beautiful blue top colors. And we have our Jaipur garden. So we've got two different gardens here with the wonderful botanically inspired florals and the gorgeous metered borders. Light blue, dark blue, love it. We've got a canvas apron, which I'm wearing. Again, wonderful year-round color in this apron too. We've got a set of tea towels. We've got our pot holder and oven mitt. We've got tiny towels. We've got runners and canvas placemats in the navy. And of course, you know, I've been telling you I love these vintage embroideries. This one says, "Bless this home." Love it. There's also a cafe cloth in that. Gorgeous embroideries, once again, heavy satin stitch and the hand crochet around the edges in the dark. And that's really kind of a cadet blue. It's just gorgeous, wonderful hand loom fabric. All together, you have some wonderful new additions for your world of blues. This is our vintage jewel collection, and look at those gorgeous jewel tones. I love them. The colors are fabulous. We have a lot of new prints and new colors. This is Jaipur Garden, and that is a city in India which is known for both its gardens and its vibrant colors and jewels. It's actually a place where they make jewelry too, with semi-precious stones. Beside that, we have our cottage check. It's a new check for us also this season, and you can see that it marries the magentas, the teals, and the beautiful soft ecru's as well. This is a new print. This is the Cornwall Cottage, and that beautiful teal lattice work with the beautiful rich roses coming forward. That's the Cornwall Cottage. Another new one, our Rose Manor. Isn't that fun? Even though it's got this wonderfully sophisticated coloring, it's got these cheerful polka dots in the background. So that'll bring a smile to your table. Remember, around tables, conversations are made, and that's where life happens, right? So you can see our full range of tablecloths. By the way, all the tablecloths come in all the sizes. So from the little bistro cafe size all the way to the harvest cloth. There's a wonderful range of sizes for all your occasions and all of your family events, from studying at the desk to really full-size, full-scale family dinners. We have some great pieces here which are featured in other groups as well, but we have the canvas runner. And really, if you're somebody with a wooden harvest table and you don't use tablecloths, these canvas runners are gorgeous. They hold up forever, they wash beautifully, and they're going to display that beautiful bouquet of flowers that you just bought. We have as well, once again, our beautiful tea cozies. Interesting new style is the cottage check in a round placemat. Smaller, a little more delicate, maybe with a little vintage teapot or a couple of glasses on that. You can mix any of these napkins together, whether it's a signature print, the checks, or the different colors of prints. Don't forget, we have our essential napkins that go with everything. You'll find a teal, an ecru, and a beautiful wine color as well. Don't forget the tiny tea towels. So these are a pack of 6, different color. I mean, they are just so gorgeous. You're going to find 100 uses for these, whether it's in your kitchen, whether it's used as a face cloth, whether it's used just to wrap something as a little present. They're beautiful. Love the wrapping too, with that lace wrap around them. Just, it's like a perfect gift to hand to somebody. We do have our cushions, which, as you know, you want to change your room, put a couple new cushions in it, and it feels like a whole new world. We have our quilted bags, and we have our canvas market bags, and everybody needs a market bag these days. Let's check out the apron collection here, because we have our collar apron in the Jaipur garden. We have our more like chef or baker's apron in the check. We have our beautiful wraparound crafting apron, and we have like the little smock pockets there, super cute. That's good, just put it over, protects everything, craft away all day. This is a patchwork one that's got some cute styling details, and including crochet on the hemline, and it comes in a little girl's as well. So if you have a little girl in your life and you like to bake with her, that'll be a very, very special day. Hello, welcome to Nature's Cornucopia, when nature turns on her colors for all of us to enjoy, when we gather and celebrate together at Thanksgiving and around the harvest table. If only tables could talk, they would have so many things to tell us about those meals. We have our gorgeous 3 prints here, stunning prints. If you don't have one of these stunners yet in your Thanksgiving repertoire, you need one. They are gorgeous. We have our Jacobean garden in rust. Sometimes I think, rust, this, you don't think that. This is amazing. This is just, look at it, almost looks like an antique textile where you can see the grain of the fabric where it's rubbed away. So beautiful, so expressive. Will look absolutely gorgeous on a big table. Of course, we have them all the way down to the cafe size this year. We also have our wild rose. Actually, olive is one of my most favorite colors. Look at that deep, rich olive ground and those rusty orange gold roses just flat open like that, like a real fall wild rose, just at the end of the season. So pretty, is still holding on to its color. Oh, by the way, don't you love the tea cozies? I love the tea cozies, and I love that they're reversible, and they are so well priced. They're just, everybody needs one of these because they are the best on the market. Little trim and plaid is pretty, isn't it? We have the Cornwall cottage. Now that's a stunning print. You've seen it earlier in one of our other colorways, but look at that, where we have the whole lattice work behind and these cottage style roses just falling over that lattice. I can even see in a beautiful warmer climate, maybe out west or down south, eating outside with that al fresco, that gorgeous tablecloth with your cornucopia exploding with the fruits and the vegetables of the season on that ground. Love it. Of course, we have our kitchen items that are extraordinary in all of these prints. We have our gorgeous quilted placemats. Wonderful, the solid on the back, and we have them in the olive rose as well. Sorry, wild rose and olive. We have the pot holders, oven mitts. Really, really, look at that. Isn't that pretty? How great is your kitchen gonna look? Oh, cottage check. Now we always need a check to lay with our prints, to sit with our prints, and it breaks up the design elements of all the floral. And this is a particularly pretty one. This is the napkin is in gold. Look at that beautiful little kind of a picot crochet going around the edge. So pretty. It's got a wonderful texture and hand feel as well. It's raised sort of slub. It's beautiful. And in the, there's that cute round placemat in it. And in the check, you can see is the gold plus a green running through to give some interest. Now that works with all 3 of these prints. We've got our Cornwall cottage, our Jacobean garden, and our wild rose in olive. So all 3 of those prints fit beautifully with our check. It's an absolutely wonderful collection. Did I mention aprons? We've got the canvas apron in the wild rose, and this adorable, adorable smock style apron with the big pockets and crossover in the back. That's right out of grandmother's kitchen, isn't it? Well, in my case, I think I'll use it for crafting. That is a great apron, really covers you up. So pretty. And we have our check apron too, cottage check apron as well, which is a little more masculine, or I want to say masculine, a little more tailored kind of look to it. Anyways, cornucopia. I wanted to talk about one of my favorite items in the line, which are these gorgeous vintage inspired and really almost look like vintage replica accent cushions. This one has a beautiful ribbon work, both in net and in a fine cotton fabric. Plus it has chenille embroidery, and the base fabric is very textural. It's just wonderful and luscious. More details in the trim, hand crochet around the side in rust. Delicate, beautiful. So many different design elements in there. And this is from our Nature's Cornucopia collection. Of course, there's a print on the other side. Love it. Greetings, Christmas greetings. Welcome to our Joyful Tidings collection, which just says Christmas, 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 and joy, joy, joy. We've got our beautiful holly cloth, traditional, classic, fall in love with holly every year over and over again. We've got our Marion. Really, if you haven't tried the Marion yet, this is a fabulous, fabulous format printed tablecloth. It's stunning. We've got our favorite check of this season, the cottage check. We have that in a red and white, and we're going to have it in a green and white as well. Then we have our Christmas botanical, where you can learn all the names of the Christmas trees and Christmas mistletoes and the barberry and all the special Christmas plants that we have. Love this plaid. This is our fireside plaid. It is gorgeous. You know, those are hand knotted fringes. Very proud to keep that tradition alive. Beautiful weave. It stands up year after year. Mix it with one of these prints and you'll be glad you did. This is our cottage rose. It's a stunner in every color, but I particularly love it in the ecru ground with the beautiful red roses and the sharp greens on top. It's wonderful, isn't it? And 'tis the season. Now this one's kind of surprising. I love it, love it. Look at the complexity of the pattern, the sort of patchwork that's made with these little borders. The borders themselves are works of art. It does have the metered borders too, the big borders on the outside. But surprise, that is not a black ground. That is a deep, dark navy ground, and the colors just pop off of it. Stunning. Then we have our amaryllis, which is watercolor or hand-painted style with a collection of amaryllises from our nearby garden center. Aren't they wonderful? Who doesn't want an amaryllis for Christmas? I wanted to talk a little bit more about our Joyful Tidings collection. When Christmas, holiday season, really is when we unleash our kind of creativity and hominess and desire to make people feel welcome by making our houses look incredible. And a splash of red from the front door to the back is what's going to be called for. And we have everything for you to make your home look amazing. But think about the people coming for dinner. Think about Christmas morning. Think about maybe people coming, hopefully, over just even for a glass of wine, and how your entry table may be set up. Think about children having Christmas for the first time or the 5th time or the 10th time, and you're there and present with them and making it special. And you know, the keepsakes that you're going to pull out Christmas after Christmas and pass on as well. Christmas is a time for sharing, to be together and to be joyful and happy. You have a big smile on your face for the whole month of December. Merry Christmas! I wanted to talk a little bit about the special pieces that can sort of give your Christmas a unique story. I love this stack of napkins. Now, why not mix up your napkins? Prints and plaids and different checks and put them all together. It's so pretty. It combines well, but it looks like you spent the last 15, 20 years collecting your textiles. I love the mix of napkins together. Really fun. Everybody gets their own different napkin. Great way to go. You can do the same with our scallop quilted oval placemats, mixing up the different prints. Beautiful. I love these. If you don't want to do the tablecloth, go with the placemats. And how about a runner? We've got the cottage rose, gorgeous canvas runner right down the center of the table, your candlesticks on it. Beautiful. Or are you more of a check girl? Go for the reversible check in the red and the green, then mix it up with a combination of napkins. Our canvas mats, always an everyday option for me, because Christmas, basically, let's face it, it's the month of December. There's going to be a lot of meals shared and a lot of happy times. You're going to have a tablecloth, you're going to have a runner and placemat combination. There's going to be a lot of ways to do your meals and get-togethers. Tea towels are always a favorite. The tiny towel, not only is it highly giftable, but it's great to use, double up as a napkin, put it in your guest bathroom, wipe up with it, of course, as well. And the beautiful tea towel bundle with the 3 Christmas prints right there, gorgeous. I love our messaging on these guest bathroom tea towels. Look at that. Joyful spirit, that's what you want to have. All is calm. I like that too. They're beautiful cardinal. Cardinals, you know, represent, when you see one outside, represents a memory of somebody who's passed. So it's a lovely thing to have. It recognizes somebody maybe not with you this Christmas. Great. I think I got one more. Oh, look at this. The button wreath. Isn't that gorgeous? Every single button that you could want to have is on that, and that's charming. That's old-fashioned. It's crafty. It's got the beautiful set-in band and the holly print. That is, I mean, these are all collectible, are they not? I love this stuff. Of course, we have the Mummy and Me aprons in the mix and match. We've got a canvas holly apron, and oh, I want to show you something else. I am a big fan of our vintage inspired tablecloths, these little embroidered cloths. I love them. Perfect for an entryway at Christmas time, or a small table that you leave decorated the whole season. This is our Christmas sampler, which is a combination of different embroideries. You see the poinsettias and the berries and the red snowflakes and the bits of crochet in green and red. Love it. Who doesn't love red at Christmas time? Little hand crocheted edging. Don't you love that? I love that. And this is our Christmas wreath. Beautiful button wreath. Whole collection of buttons. Grandma's button jar is empty now. Love that. This is the name of it. It's almost as charming as the embroidery. Cardinal's First Frost. And look at all the little metallic beads there. The chenille embroidery feels twinkling like ice on a branch. Gorgeous. Again, that wonderful hand crochet all around the edge, and you'll love the texture of this fabric when you see it in person. Beautiful, vintage inspired tea cloths. Wonderful. Match them up with the tea towels. They're fabulous. Here's a basket of beauty right here. With these cushions, you can bring Christmas to any corner of your home. These are just 3 of our many holiday cushions. You're gonna love them, and they are gonna brighten that old leather chair, make it look fabulous. Here's a fun project, a Christmas wreath made of tea towels and tiny towels. Isn't that fun? This is our really more luxurious collection. It's pure linen, fabulous printed, pure linen. It's a beautiful open weave. It's soft. It just has an incredible hand feel, and it is trimmed with a very wide lace all around the edges of our breakfast and dining cloths. These are very, very much special occasion pieces, or somebody who truly loves a little more sophisticated vintage really kind of look. We have our vintage garden and our Ava prints new this season. Of course, we have some favorites that we do carry forward. I like to think of it as affordable luxury, because where do you get a gorgeous linen tablecloth with unique prints like this, except in a very, very luxurious world? Of course, if we're doing it, it's better priced. We match this up. They have matching napkins, very pretty matching napkins, or you can also match it with our linen jacquard, which comes in a number of beautiful, soft, really kind of vintage inspired colors too, and goes with all of our various prints. This is truly a luxurious, sumptuous story here. This is our velvet collection, and it is in a rayon cotton velvet, so it's got a wonderful drape and a glow to it. It's just beautiful. It reverses to a poly silk fabric in a coordinating color, which is wonderful as well. It just gives that sense of luxury. Of course, is combined just to add that tailor's detail with a contrasting big border at the bottom, and it's trimmed with this wonderful shimmering rope detail all around the edges. We have a really big runner, really nice for an elegant table, a grand table with candlesticks. We have that in the 4 colorways. We've got the wonderful Jaipur garden in the antique. That print just looks amazing in every color. We have the Victorian rose in charcoal. I am a big fan of charcoal for the holidays as well. And we have our Ava in that rich wine color. And we have our English garden in rose, which is just a classic year-round rose color for the right kind of home. So we have the runners, and we have a wonderful throw, perfect throw, elegant throw to snuggle up in or to put on top of a bed. We also have matching cushions, a 20 by 20 cushion, and we have the accent cushion as well. So nice combination, you know, they're nice together to have one square and one oblong on a couch or something together. It's very pretty. This season we've tried a placemat, or you could call it a centerpiece, or something for an end table to decorate with. Again, with that beautiful rope, shimmering rope edge all around it. And of course we have that over the top tea cozy for those tea drinkers amongst us. Just wonderful, beautiful, beautiful tea cozy, which will make that cup of tea just something to be savored. So I think you can agree it is a wonderful, luxurious, elegant, soft, sensuous, really pretty collection. Whoa, this is our Mariposa collection, and Mariposa butterflies. Look how vibrant and beautiful and fun and happy it is. So the inspiration for this came from old cigar box liners, which had a whole series of butterflies. So we took them and turned them into these really, really fun and happy prints. We've got a gorgeous oversized runner. We've got the accent cushion, 4 different butterflies. We have the throw, which is a patchwork of all of our Mariposas. And we have another little kind of little fun item. You can carry your butterfly around with you. Our pouch, our Mariposa pouch. It's a cotton rayon velvet. It's got a beautiful hand. We have the poly silk backings. It's just so happy, isn't it? And look at that. I mean, is that how beautiful? The back color is wonderful. That's going to make some very happy table. Enjoy it. I wanted to spend a couple of minutes on our vintage inspired embroidered collection, because I think when you see it together like this, you really get the power of the vintage elements and the handwork and the embroidery and the detailing. I love embroidery, and I think this collection, when you see it together, really stands out. We have the cafe cloths. There's 7 different patterns. We have cafe cloths, tea towels, we have a few runners, and we have these really charming accent cushions. Spend some time with it. I think you're going to fall in love. Any little occasional table, it just makes a wonderful accent with some photo frames and old-fashioned elements on it. And the tea towels are just perfect for a guest bathroom or a special spot. We're very proud of it. Welcome to our world of beautiful throws. If you have not tried one of our cotton voile throws, you are in for a treat. They are so soft, so wonderful. The detailing is exquisite, and you'll just love snuggling up with them. There's so many features. Where do I start? Well, they are cotton voile on both sides, and cotton voile is the finest and softest cotton that we use. It's wonderful on your skin. Speaking of wonderful on the skin, look at this hand scalloped edge in velvet, cotton velvet. So you put that up to your skin, you're just like a baby in a bassinet. It's wonderful. They are hand quilted, hand stitched quilting. You do not see that commercially. Beautiful. Just another detail that's so special. And they are reversible. The main print and the sister print on the inside. So pretty. Here we have the Cornwall cottage. We're into cottages and gardens, you know that. We have the cottage rose. Look at the inside of that, the deep amethyst. What a beautiful contrast. Either side is going to look stunning. Then we have our Jaipur garden. Jaipur, the city of color in India, is famous for its wonderful gardens. Look at that beautiful amethyst scallop velvet circling the whole quilt. Wonderful. And we have, of course, one of our favorite prints of the season, the artist garden, in the cheerful kind of a tan background, biscuit background with oranges and olives and a little vintage print on the inside. What could be nicer? Well, maybe an accompanying a go-along cushion with it. So we have the artist garden cushions. These are 20 by 20 inches, and we have them in all of the matching prints. The button closure with the old-fashioned chalk buttons, and I love the way that we have the facing on the inside that hides your pillow. That is the kind of detail I like to think that people appreciate about our collection and our products. It just makes it all beautiful. We have a new filler this year. The fillers are sold separately. It is a comfy cushion filler, it's called, and it is a down alternative. So it's extra soft. I think you're going to love the upgrade, and I know once you take a little nap with one of these, you are going to want another to give to your mom. Hi, welcome to my painted collection where we have textiles that are reproduced from my original paintings. Some of you may know that I love to paint on different materials, and our Amaryllis collection, which is new for this season, has 3 different bulbs. They're pretty, and they're all from our Gardener Supply local garden center, and I painted them at home on tin. So these are our little tin renderings. We have 8 different watercolor tablecloths this season. 3 of them are brand new, and 5 of them are our classics that we carry forward every year. And this is one of our new ones, the Amaryllis. You can see it's got a gorgeous border at the bottom. Absolutely wonderful. We do tea towels in all of the painted works, and you can see that gorgeous, that is a very healthy amaryllis there. And we also have the 3 with the pale peaches. I love the way the amaryllis come in all the different colors at Christmas time. The tea towels like this can also be hung. They've got little loops in the back, so you can hang them as an artwork also. The cardinal tells a story of when you see my coat of red, my crested crown, my gold red beak, know that I see you too. I am not gone. I care for you. So the cardinal represents somebody who is gone, someone who has passed away. And when you see a red cardinal, it's supposed to mean that that person is there and thinking of you. So like everybody, we have people who pass away, and somebody in our office told me about this tradition, And I thought, wow, that'd be really nice to look at that tea towel and think of that person who's not there. And it's now there with you. We have some recipe tea towels. This is our shortbread cookie tea towel. That's certainly a favorite recipe at my home. Both of my grandmothers were from Nova Scotia, and both of them made awesome shortbread cookies. This one, the piece about it that makes it a little different than shortbread cookie is the addition of an almond flavoring. So not only can you hang it up, it's cute for the holidays, but it's got a great recipe to share with your family and friends. I'm looking for Boo. The past season we did our birthday tablecloth, happy birthday tablecloth, which is good, of course, for any birthday. Well, we're getting in that vein and doing more things that are really appropriate to a certain day. Here's our Halloween tablecloth, which also comes in the tea towel, and we've got a good-looking witch. She's kind of got like a Victorian style to it. I say high laced-up boots, pumpkins, skinny black cat, and thin and chubby ghosts flying around. It's called Boo. And I think that'll be one of the sweetest boos that you can have for Halloween. Oh, this is our Always Roses tablecloth. Also comes in a tea towel. That was painted on a small square of cardboard. So a corrugated kind of cardboard that I have, a friend of mine, Kyle, likes to collect cardboard for me and helps me find really cool cardboards to paint on. So that's another cool one. Of course, it's Always Roses around here. One night I was crafting with a bunch of friends, and we were doing alcohol inks painting. And this was actually painted with alcohol inks. And we were sitting there scratching our heads and saying, what's a good subject? And my friend Lenny said, April's life lesson. When in doubt, choose flowers. So we chose flowers for that one. Again, you can hang those and make it like a little artwork in your home, like a bouquet of flowers, when maybe you don't have any flowers. More classics like the Home It Is My Mother tea towel, certainly a favorite year-round. That is one that pulls on the heartstrings. This is taken from a felted piece. You know, I love needle felting. This is digitally printed based on a needle felting. What's always important and dear to our hearts, a peace sign with some flowers cascading around it. And if you look closely, there's peace written in a number of languages and scripts around the center. The Mother's tea towel, also in the blue, so that if you've had the soft pink one, this is a nice addition to the collection. And of course we have our roosters, barnyard roosters running around there. I think roosters and kitchens just go together. We have some of our classic Christmas. This was also based on a needle felting, and you can see that it was a herringbone fabric in the back. And we have our Jolly Snowman that was painted on a metal baking sheet. So that's got the fun of the holidays on it. And we've got a little chickadees with ice skates on, because you know I was born in Montreal and everybody skated to school. I want to show you one more piece. Just this was one of the original artworks. We'll do more of this in the future sharing, but that was our original artwork, which was a watercolor for the Boo, the friendly, spooky Halloween ghost and witch and black cat. Welcome to our oilcloths, our gorgeous old-fashioned oilcloths. They're a laminated cotton, wonderful white clean finish. They're perfect for crafting, perfect for messy eaters, dining outside as well. We've got this gorgeous artist garden in red. We have our Jaipur garden in amethyst and our viola rose in the teal green. Around the borders is a very pretty contrast piping in plaids and checks. Beautifully made as always. I know you will love them. Now you might want to match them up with our manana runners, and placemats also available in a basket. It's a wonderful braided, highly colorful runners and placemats. A few words about our beautiful solid color essential napkins, our chambray napkins and our hem napkins. Wonderful, wonderful palette. They go with all the April Cornell prints. We have been doing these for 2,000 or 3,000 years. They are amazing. You will love them. They really last, and you've got every color there to pull out the colors in your prints. We have the hand knotted fringes, the chambray, which is of course a beautiful cross weave, and then the hemmed. If you're not a big fringe fan, we have the solid hemmed in about a dozen colors as well. You will love them, and they are essential. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to become a retailer with us, please register on our wholesale website, wholesale.aprilcornell.com, and if you're in Canada, wholesale.aprilcornell.ca. You can see our whole collection. You can also see our digital catalog, so you can view by item or you can view by stories. If you'd like to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, we have very active accounts there, and we'd love to welcome you to our family. Thank you.